Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I got a guide for the Terminus Easter egg and boss fight over on Black Ops 6 Zombies. So without further ado, let's get right into the guide. The first thing we have to do is get power on the facility. To do that, we need to locate 3 generators, one by spawn right here. So go ahead and press interact on it, defend it until it's done. And then that generator is done. Onto the second generator. The second generator is located right by Juggernaut. Go ahead, press interact on it. You have to defend it. If you successfully defend it, it will turn on. And then it's on to the third and last generator. The third generator is going to be down in the biolab. Go ahead and press interact on it and defend it as well. Once you have all 3 generators on, jump over the edge and raise Pack-a-Punch. After Pack-a-Punch is raised, it's time to do the quest for the free Wonder Weapon. Now that you got all 3 generators on, make your way to an arsenal machine, buy the Kilowatt or Dead Wire ammo mod. Go back to the lift, activate the lift to go up, and you're going to have to shoot some electrical boxes with your Dead Wire ammo mod equipped. The first box is going to be in this room, hard to see, but you can hit it. Second box on the wall here, and the third box behind Pack-a-Punch. You want to run over to where Juggernaut is. Hit this blue box and this power box. That's going to open up the secret lab. You're going to shoot this zombie. He's going to drop a key fob. Go ahead and pick up that key fob. Once you have the key fob, make your way through the workshop. Go above the water tower here. You'll see a briefcase on the table. Just press interact with it, unlock it. Keep in mind, when you grab the resonator, it's going to spawn in a bunch of vermin. So deal with the vermin. Once you deal with all the vermin, you can make your way back to the secret lab and insert it here. The next thing we have to do is go around the map and activate 3 different laptops. The first one's located right here, just outside of Quick Revive. The second one is located just outside of Stamina. Go ahead and press interact on that computer. And the last one is going to be outside the sea caves near the docks. Go ahead and press interact on that and get those 3 computers up and running. Good to go. Now if you come up to this computer, you'll notice that you'll have to input a code. You can either do all this math, which is basic math, there's nothing wrong with it, or you can just come up top and go talk to Peck and give him 5,000 points. And you'll be able to get the code that way. I prefer just to pay him because I can get the money back with the fish side Easter egg. So it's not a big deal, whichever way you choose. Just get the code, come back to the computer and just input the code. Your code will be different from mine. So either do the math or save up 5,000 points, bribe Peck, get the code that way. Come to this computer, input your code. After you input your code and it's done correctly, it will beep and you'll have to wait a round or 2. After about a round or 2, you should be able to come up to the computer, hold interact on it and pick up the multifaceted resonator. You want to bring that resonator down to the docks, purchase a boat for 500 essence, and you want to get in the boat and turn all the way left here and make our way to the first of 3 islands. The island is located on the northeast part of the map. You'll notice the island because there'll be a big blue orb hovering there. Go ahead and press interact with it and throw down the resonator. You want to wait for the big blue orb to shock another zombie. Then you want to shoot that zombie that's glowing blue. He'll drop an orb. Little orb, bring this little orb to the big orb, and we have to repeat that one more time. Shock a zombie, kill the zombie, pick up the orb, and place it in the big orb. Now you can kill the glowing zombie next to this big orb and it will automatically go into the orb. Pick up your resonator, get back in your boat, and then it's on to island number 2. The next island we're heading to is on the southern part of the map. Once you get to the island, you'll see another orb, but this time it's going to be green. So press interact, place down that resonator, and then you gotta kill the green mist zombie. Once you kill him, he's going to drop a mist. You can go ahead and pick it up, if I could just interact with it, and bring it right to the orb. And you got to repeat that process one more time. Kill a green mist zombie, pick up the green mist, and bring it to the orb. And then that's the second orb done. Make sure you pick up the resonator, because I always forget. And then you jump into your boat, and the orb's going to move to a third island. The third island is going to be located northwestern part of the map. Make your way there, you'll see a purple orb. Go ahead and press interact with it, drop the resonator, wait for the orb to shock a zombie, kill the zombie, put the mist inside the orb, repeat it again one more time, purple zombie, kill it, bring the mist to the big orb, and then you're done. Make sure you pick up that resonator. Don't forget to pick it up. Jump into your boat. And we got to go back to the main part of the island. Into the secret lab that we opened up. There'll be a workbench in the back. Go ahead and craft yourself the Bean Smasher Wonder Weapon. Now we can officially start the Easter egg. Now that we have the Wonder Weapon, we got to look around the map in 3 different locations. We got to find a vent that is broken. On screen, I got a picture of what a broken vent looks like versus a non-broken vent. These can be in 3 different locations. We just have to find the broken one. So the first location for the tentacle trap vent is going to be just outside the sea caves here. And the other one is going to be just outside of PhD Flopper here, inside the biolab as well. And the last location is just going to be outside the secret lab by Juggernog. You see this one's broken, so we're going to activate the trap and shoot it with the Wonder Weapon, the Beam Smasher, until a hard drive drops down. Go ahead and pick it up, and it's on to the next step. Now that you got the hard drive, go ahead and give it to Peck. He'll give you some dialogue. Now we got to look for 3 numbers that are around the map. The first number is going to be located just by quick revive here. It's going to be this clock. Mine's a 2, so it's kind of hard to see, but you'll figure it out. Second number is going to be in the dining hall, mess hall, on a playing card. Second number 2. And the third number is going to be in the engineering bay. Mine is 4. It'll be a different number for you. Your numbers will be different than mine. Once you have the 3 numbers, you can unlock our boy Nathan. Come up in the biolab to this cylinder in the middle, and you'll notice Nathan inside. You'll get a little bit of a jump scare. And then you want to put in the code that the 3 numbers that you got in this keypad. Yours will be different from mine. So you put in the code, then you turn this valve, and that's going to free our boy Nathan. This is like a mini boss fight, so make sure you're at least double packed, I would say. Get double pack punch, just makes it easier. This guy's going to come around the map, try and eat you. Just run circles, you'll be fine. Just run circles, turn and shoot, run, turn and shoot, run, turn and shoot. It's just a little overpowered amalgam, right? But that's why you want to be double packed for this. He's not that hard. Just keep running in the circle here. And eventually you will kill him. Once you kill him, you'll get a cutscene, but I won't spoil that. But after you kill him, jump in the water and you'll see a key card that the guy dropped. Go ahead and pick up that key card, and it's on to the next step. Now you want to bring your key card over to the communications room, hold interact on this computer. You'll get a little quote.
Shit, the island's connection to Janus HQ has been physically cut.
That means you've done it correctly. Make your way down to the boat ramp after. Buy yourself a boat for 500 points and make your way to the big ship. Go through the opening at the bottom of the boat here. Climb this ladder. And this hatch should open. You can go ahead and pick up a node connector. I usually drop it right away because you got a little bit of a lockdown. So you'll be stuck in here for a bit. Just go ahead and survive. It is honestly not that hard. When you complete it and everything, you'll know it's done because you'll get a max ammo. Then you can pick up your node connector and make your way to 3 different locations. 2 of them you have to repair. There's 2 connections you have to repair out of a possible 3. So the first location is here, just on the island, on the other side of the boat. You can go ahead and repair it, if it needs to be repaired. Yours might not. That might be good for your game. Once you repair one, make your way back to the boat, and you got to pick up the other node connector here. Jump down, get back in your boat, make your way back to the main part of the island. The other location could be right here underneath the water tower, but mine is connected, so I don't need to do that one. And so the third location is going to be in the sea caves by Speed Cola to the right. In this little cave here, you can see it right here. We're going to go ahead, use our ether shroud and repair it. And that's 2 repairs done out of a possible... There's 3 different locations. You have to repair 2 of them. Keep that in mind. Now you want to make our way to our boy Peck, and he's going to give you a hacking device. He's a little slow at it, but eventually he's going to give you the hacking device. Now for this next step, we have to make our way down to the docks. Grab ourselves another boat, and we got to hack 3 buoys around the water. This is also a good time to mention, it's a good idea to have either idle eyes, full ether shroud, or monkeys, Casimirs, decoys, because that'll help you with the next step, which is going to be the bomb step. Just heads up. So here's the first buoy that we're going to hack. We just jump on it, press interact, hack it. It's going to start a timer, and we have to find 2 more buoys for a total of 3. Now the other buoy is going to be over here past this island. I'll speed it up a bit. You can see it right there. It's got the big satellite dish on it. Very easy to see. Definitely not difficult. Go ahead, jump in the water. Press interact on the buoy. Give it a little hack. Once that's done, go ahead. Ooh, max ammo. Go ahead, jump back into your boat. And we'll go get the third buoy. I'll speed it up a bit. The last buoy is over here by the boss fight stage. There it is right there. You can see the satellite dish on it. So we're going to park our boat, jump off, give it a little hack. Now we're going to jump in our boat right away. Now that that's done, and we have to go right to the biolab right away. It's time for the bomb step. This is a part where I suggest you have idle eyes, full ether shroud, full power, monkey bombs or decoys or Casimirs, and you're going to make your way back through here to the biolab, and you're going to have to do a bomb step. So there's 3 bombs that you have to defuse in a certain amount of time. They give you lots of time, so you don't really need idle eyes or anything. You can just run circles and slowly defuse the bombs. It's not a big deal. It's all up to you guys. I don't know what kind of gobblegums you guys have or your specialists, but this is why I like Ether Shroud for this part. Specifically this part right here. It can get a little hectic, so just take your time, defuse the bombs. You can stop defusing too, you don't lose any progress. Go to the next one, like I did here. Let's try and get this one done. So now that bomb is done, we got 2 more. I'm going to pop my full power just to get my Ether Shroud back. But as you can see, monkeys or decoys, Casimirs would be perfect for this. Idle Eyes would be perfect. You can defuse 2 bombs with 1 Idle Eyes. We'll start working on this one. If you take too many hits, just stop, because the progress doesn't reset or anything. So just take your time. Run to the other side, and then you can run back. Maybe do a little bit more on the bomb. It's really not that hard though. I'm just going to use my war machine here to clear it out. Try and use up all this ammo. Oh, we picked up a decoy there, so that's perfect. We'll throw a decoy. Start defusing this bomb. Perfect. We got one more bomb to defuse. I'll use my ether shroud, and it's going to be up here underneath the cafeteria. And there we go. It's done. Pretty easy, pretty easy. But guys, that is literally the whole Easter egg done. If you go down below here, you can see there's a door we can enter to enter the boss fight. Oh, we'll kill this big guy first. See ya. You'll see there's a door right here. This door will lead you to the boss fight, but if you're like me, you won't be ready for the boss fight. So now what we want to do is fully upgrade our guns, fully increase our rarity, get the gums that we want for the boss fight, get the equipment that we want for the boss fight, and I highly recommend for the boss fight, you guys bring in a attack helicopter, a chopper gunner, and I'll show you why in the boss fight. So make sure you just get set up, spend a few rounds. It's going to take you a few rounds to get fully packed and all that. So I guess I'll see you when we're ready. Again, I want to recommend to you to buy a chopper gunner for 2,500 salvage. And when you're finally ready, you got your guns upgraded. I got my chopper gunner, I got my Casimirs, I got the gums I want, got my perks, everything's upgraded. Make your way back into the biolab, bottom floor. You'll see this door, interact with the door, and you'll be teleported into the boss fight. You will have a cutscene, which I will not spoil. But here we are. You want to start the boss fight off by just shooting him in the face. You shoot him a couple times in the face, he's going to spawn on these orange glowy pustules. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. On his shoulder, his neck, just those are his weak spots, his critical points. So make sure you shoot those and just go back and forth. It's about movement. It's not a race. Go back and forth, protect yourself between these two boxes on each end, and shoot him whenever you can. He does slam the ground, so you want to watch out for that slam. It can't hit you behind these boxes, so utilize the boxes, shooting the pustules whenever you can. Again, those are his critical points. Avoid the slam by going behind these boxes, shooting the orange pustules, pus balls. And eventually, when you do enough damage to him, he's going to go away for a bit. And that is phase 1 done. You see he goes in the water and goes away for a bit. And it's just about staying alive with zombies. Just zombies and manglers. I use this time to kill them. I kill the zombies to get their armor, to get more ammo. So, or you don't have to kill them. You just run circles. Entirely up to you, but eventually max ammo is going to spawn in, and it's time for phase 2. For phase 2, start off by shooting him in the face. That's his critical. You just have to follow his criticals around his body while avoiding his slam attack. Going to start off with it in his mouth. Once you damage him enough in the mouth, it's going to become his tentacles. So you want to shoot those tentacle orange glowy things on his tentacles. Other side now. Once you destroy the tentacles, it's pustule time. We have to kill the red balls on his shoulder and neck. Pretty easy to see. Damage them while you're avoiding his slams. Take your time. After that, we have to shoot his tentacles again. The criticals will go there, while avoiding the slam still. You can always buy ammo too for 5k. Keep that in mind. One tentacle done. 2 tentacles done. Now, it's postule time again. We have to shoot his critical postules. After that, it's his mouth. Then his criticals will go back to his tentacles. We gotta shoot the tentacles. Avoid getting our ass slapped. Now we gotta shoot his mouth again. And when you damage him enough, he should disappear. And that's phase 2 done. Now we just gotta survive a couple minutes with just zombies. And there will be an amalgam this time. So kill the amalgam, run circles. It's just zombies, manglers, and an amalgam now. But this is a good time to get, like I said, lots of armor. So it's up to you if you want to kill him or not. You can always buy ammo. And then you'll get a max ammo, and the patient will be back. Now for phase 3, I try and shoot him a bunch of times. Get behind a box, and this is when I use my chopper gunner. This thing is a beast for the boss fight. You just have to be behind a box. If you don't have a chopper gunner, you just keep doing what you've been doing the last 2 phases, but this time he has a different move. That charge attack that you see he's doing now will one-shot you if you are not behind a box. He can also grab you with his tongue. So you got to be careful of that, but I always use a chopper gunner for this last phase because it's super easy. Almost kills him. There he is, getting ready for that charge attack that we want to avoid. So we want to make sure we're behind this crate when it goes off. Run to the other side. He's almost dead. See how much that chopper gunner helps on phase 3? Highly recommend it. And there you have it, guys. There's the Terminus Easter egg and boss fight complete and done. This video took a little while, so please show your love by liking and subscribing. After this, you'll get just a quick cutscene that I won't spoil for you, and that's it. Hope you guys liked it. Peace out.